What's good guys, Vinny here bringing you a new video, and today we're going to be doing a 50k hybrid, and that is going to be a part of a little short series like I did with the cheap beast, but with different price tags for teams. So you got 50k, 100k, 250, 500 was the max I was going to go up to, but if you want to see 1 mil, let me know as well. But they was a set price is what I was going to do, and obviously you can change them here and there depending on what you're upgraded and what not. So let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscription button and also the bell for notifications. But let's get into this. So what I'm looking for when I'm building a 50k team right now, I've played a little bit of FIFA 20, so I'm understanding what works and what doesn't. And what I'm noticing, counter attacks are super effective, so you need a lot of pace. And this is what this team's got, a lot of pace, so you're not going to get countered as quick, but also you're going to be lethal on the counter. So we're going to start from the back and then work our way forward. We've got Schmeichel in goal. Before actually we go into this, it says 82 chemistry, but if you change everyone's position into the right position, it is 100 chem. And then I think the only person who's on weak chem will be Gabim, who will be on like 8 with the manager and loyalty, but yeah. So in goal, Schmeichel, solid pick there. You can go with any Premier League keeper you want. If there's like an OP keeper, what comes out, whack him in and he'll do a job. Right back is Dumfries, 80 pace, 71 dribbling, 76 defending, 87 physical. Like a beast, to be honest with you, at right back, but he's going to lack on the pace side. So if you have the coins and you're pretty good at sniping, I definitely recommend putting Wan-Bissaka in. Right now, I believe he has his buy now max is 10k right now. So if you're quite good at sniping, I recommend sniping Wan-Bissaka. Put him into right back. He's somehow got 4-star skills, which is even better. This is how I would actually want to do the team. I just put Dumfries in there because it's a little bit more easier to get, and Wan-Bissaka might make it over 50k. But then in centre back, you got Eric Bailly, and then you've also got Joe Gomez. Eric Bailly's got 76 pace, 79 dribble, 80 physical, 6'1", medium high, perfect work rates. Not the greatest on the ball, but I think when you're spending this much money, they're not going to be that good on the ball. They're just going to be a pacey and just an absolute tank. As the other centre back, it is Joe Gomez, 6'2", medium, 3-star, 81 pace, 79 shots, 76 physical, 64 passing, 68 dribble. He's an absolute solid card. A little bit lacking on the jumping side, but from what I'm noticing, heading's gone, to be honest with you. So that's not too much of an issue as long as we have the pace to do the recoveries. And I feel like, yeah, as long as you've got the pace for the recoveries, you should be fine. Especially if you trap the runs well. Like, he's got 85 sprint speed, so as long as you're like keeping up with it, it'll be alright. Left back, we've got Patrick Van Aanholt going into the Dutch link here with Quincy Promes, 86 pace, 87 shot, 76 dribble, 72 defending, 71 physical, 4-star weak foot, high-low, a very attacking-minded wing back, but he will do a solid job for you. So then we got a centre defensive mid. It will be Gabim. He's looking unbelievable. If you saw my cheap beast like reviews, I was saying this guy is going to be like the main guy, I think, in midfield. 80 pace, 73 pass, 74 dribble, 78 defending, 83 physical, looking like an absolute machine. 6'1", medium high, perfect work rates for a CDM. And what his CDM partner would be is Van Beek. He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, high, 6 foot, 71 pace, 78 shooting, 77 pass, 79 dribbling, 71 defending, and 79 physical. Looking like an all-round box-to-box midfielder, perfect for your 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. But I'll go into a little bit more depth when it comes to that and let you know how I'm going to set up the team in each formation and whatnot. Left wing, we've got Quincy Promes, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills, 5'9", high medium. If you've played FIFA, you know Quincy Promes is one of them cheap beasts every year. Especially now he's in the Eredivisie, he's going to be even cheaper, so definitely recommend picking him up. Other side, Bergwijn, awful weak foot, to be honest with you though. 2-star weak foot, so I definitely don't try and put it onto the left foot, just always go with your right. But 5'10", medium, 4-star skills, low pace about him, decent shooting. He's going to be a little threat in front of goal, I think. He'll do a good job there. Then we got, he'll be striker. His name's Malin. He's got an inform right now. So this card here is not actually like, you're not able to get him. But if you get the inform, I think it's 20k, so you can obviously just do that, or just wait for him to come out, because once he's out in packs, he'll be about 2-3k at the most. He'll be a little bit more expensive first week due to him just coming into packs, but after a couple of weeks, he'll go down to basically discard, so definitely recommend picking him up. And then your big basically signing, your main player, you know, the guy who you're going to have fun with, it's Ziyech. He's got 2-star weak foot, which is a bit of a bummer, but 4-star skills, 5'11", high medium, 80 pace, 75 shot, 86 pass, 83 dribble. One of the guys who was the key part to Ajax's, run in the Champions League last year, and he was unbelievable in that. With him and Tadic were phenomenal, but he's looking absolutely phenomenal on the ball. He'll be a great little player. I'm gonna do a top 5 formations. That might be out, it might be coming out a little bit later after this, but it will be out on this week. I'm gonna show you the 5 formations, how I would set this up. So we're gonna start off with a narrow, and how I would set this up is I would use Gabim as the CDM, Ziyech as the left centre mid, Van Beek as the right centre mid. So you've got like a box to box right centre mid. You've got more of a playmaker, advanced sort of like, a great player on the ball on the left side. Gabim holding it down in CDM. Cam Quincy Promes, due to he has a better weak foot, so he'll be able to pass a little bit better than Bergwijn. And then Bergwijn and Malin up top, looking like a lethal front two. But yeah, this is looking very solid indeed. 4-star skills obviously on Malin. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. That's look how I would set it up in 4-1-2-1-2. 4-2-2-2, it would be fairly similar, but what I might do, where I go and like make my team, I would probably start Neres over Ziyech. He'll be on 7 with loyalty and manager. He would have to be a left forward as well. But I think when you play a little bit more like formations like 4-4-2 and 4-2-2-2, you need just pace everywhere in attack. So that's why I would play Neres on the 7 chem. He'll do a good job there. He's got 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left foot, 5'9", loads of pace, great agility and whatnot. So definitely recommend having a look at him instead of putting Ziyech, and maybe that gives you the coins to get 1 per second. I probably would recommend that, but obviously all depends what formation you are going for. Next up, we've got the 4-2-3-1, and even though we had Neres in, he comes back straight out with a 4-2-3-1 because you want that Ziyech into Cam because he's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We'll put Quincy Promes on the left, so he's a little bit more, he's got a stronger weak foot than Bergwijn. So yeah, CDNs, Jean and Van der Beek. Like I say, like this guy would be the more defensive minded one, and then Van Beek would be box to box, but a load of pace on this team, which is going to help you in attack and defense, so keep that in mind. And then formations, we've got a couple more I think to go. 4-3-2-1, once again it's fairly similar to how I would set up it in narrow, but instead it's obviously in a different formation. It's in 4-3-2-1. Jean in the middle, probably have him stay back, and then Van Beek and Ziyech on the right and left with these 3 up top. Looking like this team I really recommend picking up. I think it's going to be an absolute sweat fest for you guys, and definitely think it's one to build your team around. Into a 4-4-2. As I mentioned, I don't want to have Neres on the bench when it comes to 4-4-2s and 4-2-2-2, so I'll put Neres as the left mid, Bergwijn as the right mid, Promes and Malin up top, and Gabim and Van Beek in centre mid. But yeah, that is how I would use this 50k team. I hope you guys are going to pick this up because I definitely recommend it. But if you don't, if you got other ideas and you want to let people know in the comments, let them know. But that'll be it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.